Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to Kate Space. It's so good to have you here today. As promised, this is the second half of that haul video that I started with all those invoices. I'll do that. These have been in, like, they're still really rolled up. These have been in my press and under things overnight to see if I can press them out. So I'll try and hurry up. If you're not that interested, I guess it's more of the same, but I'll try and be quick. So these ones are a little less, these are a bit more recent. So these are in the 60s, 1965. Again, they're sort of like insurance type things. 1967. So not super old, but still pretty cool and good for tucking into pockets or using for, what shall we say, for collage maybe. 64. So these are all the same, these ones just varying dates with this insurance, motor vehicle renewal, so motor vehicle renewal. Then there's these ones which are all, this is stapled together, and it has, so it's a collection of this blue, oh okay, there's a few here, so that has the blue one, yeah, so lots and lots of those. Still quite curly whirly. I think I'll put them back under something to try and uncurl them so they're easier to store. I love the blue ones. These ones look like they all might be the same kind of thing. Where's the date? 1970s. So again, a bit more contemporary but still old. And more of the same here. And just nice. I like these long ones, quite versatile. This has got someone's writing on it, which I like. Sort of insurance-y type ones. Some more of these. Another blue one there. Really the first time I've had a sort of look through these. So that's that set, and they were all rolled up and tied up with a shoelace. And then there's these ones which are all wired together, and so I put them in the press and I just left the wire on them. So here we go. These are 1970-ish again, so they are newer. 1971. Yeah, so just interrupted there. It's just something. Druids Friendly Society. Ooh. That's interesting. Edgecombe Lodge. Love that. The Druids Friendly Society. Rather the Druids Friendly Society than the Druids Unfriendly Society. Oh, here's another envelope. The more of those the better. There's a little window one, the electric power board. Just got a couple of, I don't know, oops, it's stuck, so I'll need to do a bit of steaming there. Just some receipts in there. And then we have this pink one, Beacon Printing and Publishing, 1970. Electrical and hardware. So lots and lots. Oh yay, some more envelopes. Another little vintagey window envelope. Oh, it's a must to join the Druids. So this guy was into the Druids, whatever they were. New Zealand Post Office, toll charges, more pink ones. These need to go back under something heavy to be flattened out. Income tax, printing. There's one that's got a pin in it. We love those ones. Ooh. So this one is all pinned together. It's a 4-point pen, but that's still someone's cool writing. A whole lot of little bits and bobs here. Or Druids Friendly Society. Agricultural show. Right, so I'm just going to flick through the last of them. As you can see, there is a lot. They all need sort of flattening out, and I'm going to sort them probably into things that are sort of similar or the same to get more of an idea of what I've got, and then, like I said, start using them, collating them, passing them on or whatever. So that is the other pile of receipts. I'm very grateful to my friend for giving those to me. Now I was going to share with you a couple of other things. Here's some lace that I purchased on our local sort of auction site. I saw this sort of pile of tatting, and I love tatting. I use it as much as I can without using it all up, but this is lovely, and it's on this beautiful sort of grungy blue sort of bias binding. I love that one. And then this one, which is obviously something that someone's sort of made, knitted or crocheted or whatever. And then a big strip of this sort of little delicate tatting, which I love. I can't get enough of this. And when I went into the, it's interesting because I got this at what I think is a decent, good price. I went into the little antique shop that I go to, well, it's not little, the big antique shop that I go to in Napier, and they had a packet of sort of tatting, like similar to this, maybe not even as nice, and it had $22 on it, but I didn't read it properly. I took it up and thought, oh, that's a good price, and then they said, no, it's $22 for each piece. So I got this for not well, a lot less than that, so I was really pleased with that, even including the postage. So, and here's some more little delicate strip of tatting. Maybe I should learn how to do it, and then I wouldn't have to be buying it, but you know, we love the old stuff better. And then the other thing I spotted on the same site at a similar time were all these letter cards, and as you know, I've already got one or two of these. These ones, I think this one's from 1948, Isle of Wight. And so basically they're like these sort of things with, they're sort of, yeah, postcard type things. So they have this long strip of pictures, and this one's actually got a letter on the back, Friday the 16th. Don't know, Friday the 16th or something. Sandown, 1948, and it was sent to Canada from the Isle of Wight. I've got this one, Hastings. Now I live, we have a city here called Hastings, but this is Hastings in England. Greetings from Hastings, which is near the sea. And these are the black and white ones. This has not been used, so it's unused. Beautiful sepia pictures. Love this one. It would be great sort of tucked into a summer beach themed journal. So that one's not been used. Pictorial letter card, coloured. Again, it says 2, but it's not been used. But it's in colour. Llandudno Bay. I'm not sure where that is. I'd have to Google that. The beach in the Grand Hotel. The pictures are old. They're dressed in very old clothes, so I don't know when this was produced, but Conway Castle and Bridge. So again, that's a really cool one. Another one, this is Southampton, not used, and with the same sort of sepia pictures on it. So they're all concertina out. So yeah, I was really thrilled with this purchase, and after I've hoarded them for a while, I will use them. Hopefully. This one looks like the pictures have been ripped off. There's only one picture here, and this one's Bexhill on Sea, 6 latest views. Well, we've only got one view. The rest have been either ripped out or used for something else, but they're still really neat. I love them. And this one, Beauty Spots of South Devon. So there we go. These are sort of, again, these picturesque South Devon. And again, unused. I kind of like them when they've got writing on them or they've been used. Like this one's got an address on it. This was sent from Chester to Mrs. Lang in Wellington, New Zealand, from Claude Lang. Oh, and there's a letter on this one. So this one will be fun to read. Dear Mum, October 1940, Seacombe near Birkenhead. So there we go, from Claude. So Claude writing to his mum. Captain, he was obviously in the NZ Navy, maybe, NZNF. Naval Forces, not sure. And this one I love, obviously you know why, because it's blue. It's sent to Miss Denham in Napier, which is where I live, so that's very cool. And these are pictures. This is 1939, 16th of August. I'm not sure what these pictures are of. Oh, here we go. Paynton, greetings from Paynton. Love this one, but there's nothing written on it, so it's been sent, but I don't know if they enclosed a letter maybe, and that's not there. But anyway, love that one. And then these ones here are more modern. They're more contemporary. The pictures are a bit more garish, but they were all in a pile, so it's still got quite an old stamp on it. 7p. Birmingham, Glengariff. So although they're shiny and coloured, I don't think they're new. This one doesn't have any writing on it either, so this is unused. Glengariff. And this one's from Perth, so that's Australia, obviously. And I love the pictures in this one, actually. And again, there's no letter. There's just this, past most of these places en route to our hotel station. So that's all. Maybe it was tucked in with a letter. Hastings again. And this was to someone in Gisborne. which is not far from here. East coast of New Zealand, and again these pictures look quite old. There's a letter on this one, so 1951. Dear sister and family, Nellie, Jim and Betty. So there we go, someone sent that home. And then this postcard was in there, Loch Katrine, Scotland. Albury Park. This is black and white. Oh, and there's something tucked in this one too. Postcard. Guildford Cathedral, as it will be when completed. Ah. Okay. So this one looks like they haven't written on it. Oh, it hasn't been used, but that was in there. So that's good. Love finding little extras. This one's very bright. That real bright postcard sort of look to it. Coloured letter card. Boston. So there's a real mixture in here. I'm just totally thrilled with this purchase. Oh, this one's quite sort of plain. Loose. And there's the bit, oh, that's got stuck on there, so I'll try and steam that off. Again, not used. Black and white pictures. And this one, Warminster. Beautiful black and white images. Sepia glossy letter card of Kilmarnock. And again, unused, very glossy, but great little pictures. Again, that's stuck up there, so I'm going to try and steam that so it's not stuck on the picture, because that's a little flap that comes over the top of there. Yeah, and this one is Bath. Well, I've been to Bath, so only once, but again, that's like fully coloured and unused, but they are great. I'm just thrilled with all of those. They all came they all came together, and they were very inexpensive, so I'm very, very pleased. And last but not least, I wanted to share a lovely happy mail I received from Monique, from Creating Happiness with Monique, Creative Happiness with Monique. And I had seen a lovely project that she'd made, and she'd used some of this tape that I've been looking and trying to get hold of, this old vintage, I think it's German measuring tape, that I've seen quite a few people use in their projects. And I just asked her where she had purchased it, and she was kind enough to send me some. And so it came in this lovely envelope that she's decorated, and this beautiful collage, which you'll see up on my Instagram, and this lovely little card with a note on it. So thank you so much, Monique. That was very, very kind. Monique has an amazing Instagram, which I will link below so that you can go and have a look. She makes beautiful, beautiful things. So yeah, that's my little share for today. Hopefully that hasn't been too long and drawn out for you. I will edit it down as much as I can. And yeah, I will see you again soon in the next video. Bye.